tell me what is wrong with the way that this sentence is written? What are we missing from this sentence? See my screen with the two sentences?
Yes.
Okay. So Tim dropped the bowl and it broke. What's wrong with this sentence?
There is no comma.
Where do we need a comma?
Okay,
thank you. So we need a comma after bowl. Say, Mit A, why do we need a comma here? What kind of sentence is this?
it's a compound sentence.
It's a compound. Yes, it is a compound sentence. So that means that we have two simple sentences in our one compound sentence. So, Lingqi, what's our first simple sentence here?
Our first simple sentence is Tim dropped the bowl.
Tim dropped the bowl. Okay, it has the subject, Tim, and the predicate, dropped the bowl. Mitzi, what's our second simple sentence here?
It broke.
It broke. Can that be a sentence on its own?
Yes.
Yes, it can. So that is our second simple sentence. And we need a comma to separate the two, and we need a joining word, and. Okay, so a lot of people did not choose the one with the comma. So as you're looking at your sentences, think, what kind of sentence is it? And what kind of punctuation do I need? Okay. All right, number 2. If I'm hungry, I will eat a sandwich. So what kind of sentence is this one? Bill, is your audio on? Sure, can you turn it on, please? It is a compound sentence, right? So made up of two shorter, simple sentences. What kind of sentence is our second sentence?
I don't remember.
Okay, so the kinds of sentences we've learned about so far are simple, compound, and complex. So which of these sentence types is number 2?
Complex.
It is a complex sentence. Good job, Bill. So when we are talking about complex sentences, we have a few different parts. So we have inside a complex sentence, we're going to have a simple sentence, a dependent clause. We'll say a simple sentence plus a subordinating conjunction plus a dependent clause. So what is our simple sentence in this sentence here that can stand alone?
I will eat a sandwich.
Our simple sentence here is I will eat a sandwich. And what about our dependent clause? Remember, this is the part that cannot be a sentence by itself.
If I'm hungry.
Yes, if I'm hungry is our dependent clause. Okay, and then which word here is our subordinating conjunction?
If.
Okay, so our subordinating conjunction is the word if. And Mai-Ang, where do we see this conjunction? At the beginning. So remember, if our subordinating conjunction is at the beginning, that means our dependent clause starts the sentence. We need to separate our dependent clause with our simple sentence. So how do we separate the two? Yep, we need a comma in between. So remember, this only applies if our dependent clause comes first. Okay, if our dependent clause comes second, then we do not need a comma. So these are how you write these two sentences correctly. So we needed commas for both of them. All right, okay. Because I was hungry, I ate a sandwich. I ate a sandwich because I was hungry. So these two sentences are saying the same information, but the order is mixed up. So let's look for, in both of these sentences. Okay, so we know both of these sentences are going to be complex sentences. So that is a simple sentence plus a dependent clause, which includes a subordinating. All right, so Feng Tao, in our first sentence, which part is the simple sentence? I ate a sandwich. So in both of these sentences, our simple sentence is going to be I ate a sandwich. Good job, Feng Tao. And Ming Chao, what is our dependent clause?
I was hungry
The full dependent clause.
because I was hungry.
Okay, so remember, a subordinating conjunction starts our dependent clause. So because I was hungry is our dependent clause in both sentences. Good job. Okay. Hen, what is our subordinating conjunction in both sentences?
Us.
Okay, because is our subordinating conjunction. So do you see how the information is the same, but the placement of the different parts is different? So, Hen, where do we see the subordinating conjunction in our first sentence?
We see it at the beginning.
At the beginning. And where do we see it at the second sentence?
In the middle.
In the middle. Okay. So, which one of these sentences needs a comma to separate the simple sentence from the dependent clause? Yes. So, which of these sentences needs a comma to separate the simple sentence from the dependent clause?
The first sentence.
Yes, the first sentence needs the comma. And which word does the comma go after?
Hungry.
There we go. Because I was hungry, comma, I ate a sandwich. And Maggie, our second sentence, do we need a comma in the middle?
No.
No, we do not need a comma in the middle because our subordinated conjunction is in the middle. So we can get rid of this comma here. Okay, so now our sentences are correct. Because I was hungry, I ate a sandwich. I ate a sandwich because I was hungry. Yeah? Okay, so remember, if it doesn't make sense or if you need more explanation, you can always raise your hand. Okay, easy enough, right? We never put commas with the word because. Let's move on to, we have one more example to do. So this is another, so these are two more sentences, same information, different placement. After I finish my homework, I play soccer. I play soccer after I finish my homework. In both of these sentences, which part is our simple sentence, P? In both of these sentences, which part is the simple sentence?
I think the simple sentence is I play soccer.
Yep. I play soccer is our simple sentence in both of these sentences. Dino, what about our dependent clause? Which part is the dependent clause?
The dependent clause is after I finish my homework.
Okay, so both sentences, after I finish my homework is the dependent clause. Okay, let's see, Ciro, what about our subordinating conjunction?
Sentence. After I play soccer, the subordinating conjunction is after.
Yep, for both of our sentences, our subordinating conjunction is after. Okay, that is our joining word here. So we see the first one, our subordinating conjunction is at the beginning. Our second sentence, our subordinating conjunction is in the middle. So which one of these sentences needs a comma in the middle? And Snow, which of these sentences needs a comma in the middle?
I play soccer, comma, after I finish my homework.
Are you sure? Remember, we need a comma to separate the two only when our subordinating conjunction is at the beginning.
The first sentence.
Okay, and where do I put the comma, Jon Snow? Please wait to mute yourself until I'm finished asking you the questions.
put at the yes.
No. We use the comma to separate the simple sentence with the dependent clause.
After the homework.
Yep, after the homework. So after I finish my homework, comma, I play soccer. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about this homework? Tim likes to shop at Circle K, but I like to shop at Vinmart better. Minnie, how can we fix this sentence? You see it? We have this is now a compound sentence. So what do we need in a compound sentence to separate our two simple sentences?
Conjunction.
We have our conjunction. What's our conjunction?
But.
But.
A comma.
A comma. And where does our comma go?
Before but.
Before but. All right. So remember, when we have a compound sentence, we always need a comma to separate the two simple sentences. A comma and a coordinating conjunction. Okay, good job, Minnie. All right, let's look at another one. I was late for school, although there was a lot of traffic. All right, so what can we fix in this sentence? Think of the words used in this sentence. It's not a comma this time, but it's a word that is used incorrectly. How can we fix this one?
Comma next to the word school.
Next to the word what?
School.
Let's think. So we know our first sentence is a compound sentence. What kind of sentence is our second one?
Complex.
It is a complex sentence. Do you see a subordinating conjunction here?
That's
What is it?
although.
Although. Okay, so although is our subordinating conjunction. And where do you see it in the sentence? Beginning, middle, or end?
Middle.
If it's in the middle, do we need a comma? Of our sentence, do we need a comma to separate? Boo's shaking his head no. Do you agree with Boo? Richard's shaking his head no. Do we need a comma in the middle?
No.
No, we do not. So the absence of the comma is correct. So we don't need a comma here. So remember, we said earlier, we use subordinating conjunctions to connect, to show a relationship between the two events. So by saying, I was late for school, although there was a lot of traffic, I'm basically saying, even though there was a lot of traffic, I was late for school. Does that sound correct?
No.
No. So we need to choose a better word than although.
Mm.
And everyone else, you can be typing this into the chat. What's a better subordinating conjunction that we can use in this sentence? Can you think of one, B? Why was I late for school, B?
Because there was a lot of traffic.
So what subordinating conjunction? Yes, thank you. So the subordinating, a better word choice would be because. I was late for school because there was a lot of traffic. Okay, so when you're choosing your subordinating conjunctions, remember that they show the relationship between the two ideas. So make sure you're using the correct one. We talk a lot about this when we're talking about cause and effect. All right, so a lot of our cause and effect sentences are complex sentences using subordinating conjunctions. Because, if, so, since. All right? So keep that in mind when we're doing our sentences. Good job, B. Okay. So also we're going to do a full hour today. So we're going to end at 2:45, but we're going to get cut off here in 8 minutes. So I'm going to end the meeting in 8 minutes, and then we're going to rejoin. Okay, and then you should get a new room number and password for our meeting tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna end the meeting. We'll rejoin today, and then tomorrow we'll be in a new room, and then we won't have to end the meeting. We should be able to just go straight for a full hour. Okay? All right, so let's talk about writing today. We're going to talk about explanatory writing. So, explanatory essay. We're going to do the pre-writing today. Or I'm going to explain the pre-writing. We're going to do an example together. And then you're going to do one for homework. So, Mid-A, can you read what an explanatory essay is, please?
An explanatory essay tells what something is or how something happens. It informs readers about a topic.
Yeah, good job. So an explanatory essay tells what something is or why or how something happens. It informs the readers about a topic. So, Bill,
Yes.
when we are doing an explanatory essay, is this going to be fiction or nonfiction writing?
It will be non-fiction.
Nonfiction. Fiction.
Not non-fiction.
It will be nonfiction, meaning that we are giving facts and information, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the purpose of doing explanatory writing, Mitzi? What's our purpose? To persuade, to inform, or to entertain?
Inform.
Yep. So when we're writing an explanatory essay, we are writing to inform. So we are going to inform readers about a topic. So what do we do first in our in our pre-writing? And what's the first thing we do when we're pre-writing?
We brainstorm a list of topics that you would like to explain.
So first, we're going to brainstorm a list of topics and then you select one topic. Boo, what do we do next?
Gather facts and details about your topic. Look for precise words that will make your explanation clear.
All right, so we're going to gather facts and details about our topic. We're going to look for precise words that make your explanation clear. So when we use precise words, we use words that tell exactly what we mean. Okay, we want to give our readers a clear explanation so they know exactly what we're talking about. Okay, and Sky, what can we do third?
We could use a graphic organizer like the idea support map below to plan the essay.
Okay, so we're going to use a graphic organizer like the one we're going to see soon to plan our essay. Okay, so first we brainstorm, then we gather facts and details, and then we plan our essay. Okay, so today we're just going to practice brainstorming and gathering facts and details. All right, so when we are writing our plan for an explanatory paragraph, we need to think, what information should I include in my paragraph? So you can ask yourself questions, and then the answers to these questions will be facts and details that you can include in your essay. So a good question to ask is what? Okay, what is my topic about? Or what is my topic? Okay, another question word is why. Why does this happen? Okay. And then another one is how. How does this happen? So using the question words what, why, and how, you can answer these questions and then come up with good facts and good details to include in your paragraph. Okay, so let's look at the example from the book. So it says, so what is the topic of this plan? Ming-Chao, what is our topic here in this example?
Children's Day in Japan.
Okay, so our topic Children's Day in Japan. Okay, and then this graphic organizer is organized into 3 different main ideas. So the main topic of the entire essay will be Children's Day in Japan. Zero, what is main idea number 1?
Main idea 1 is Children's Day is a holiday in Japan.
Okay. So main idea number 1 is Children's Day is a holiday in Japan. Maggie, what is main idea number 2?
Japanese families decorate their homes for Children's Day.
Okay, so our second main idea is Japanese families decorate their homes for Children's Day. Good job. And Lingqi, what is main idea number 3?
Main idea number 3 is people eat special foods for Children's Day.
Okay, so since we're writing an essay, this is going to be more than 1 paragraph in our essay. Okay, so each of these main ideas is going to be its own paragraph. Okay, so each main idea needs its own facts and examples. So main idea number 1, Children's Day is a holiday in Japan. So Mayan, can you read our facts and examples for main idea number 1?
It is celebrated on May the 5th.
Okay, what else?
It became the national holiday in 1948. Celebrates health and happiness of children.
Okay, so all 3 of these facts and details tell more about Children's Day is a holiday in Japan. Okay, good job, my eye. Richard, what about the facts and details for main idea number 2? Can you read them for us, please?
Display warriors dolls.
Okay, what else?
Fly carp streamers.
Okay, and one more.
They hang iris or sprinkle baths with iris leaves.
Okay, so these 3 facts and details, display warrior dolls, fly carp streamers, and hang irises or sprinkle baths with iris leaves, tell how Japanese families